So, welcome, Crusaders. We are live from Crusaders of the Resistance headquarters, and I am King Nico. It is November 18th, and it is Friday, and it is winter, and it is cold, and it's been a while since I've been on. So, quickly, I see Katie is here and can't wait to see, and Miss J7. So, we're just gonna. What triggered this show tonight was I was playing the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and I came across something yesterday, which I'll get into and show you. And it's something that is just everywhere now and is being pushed. So I'm going to go over a bunch of the things that's been happening, not just the past couple of weeks, past couple of months, but it's been happening. So I'm going to get to it. Hopefully you've all got your tea. Miss Sophie is here. Hi, Sophie. It's been a while. I miss seeing you all. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So this is the game that pretty much a lot of people are playing, from kids, teenagers, men, husbands, grandpas are even playing it, young girls, teen girls, women. It's a big thing. There's a lot of streamers online that get paid lots of money. You got millions and millions of views just by playing games like Call of Duty. So here's the Call of Duty Modern Warfare homepage. And as you can see here, it says, welcome to the new era of Call of Duty. So what is this new era that we're getting into? So Call of Duty's been around for a couple of decades now, and it's been around since Nintendo, early Sega Nintendo days and PlayStation 1. And it's been on every system since, and it's now currently on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox X, or whatever it's called. So there's a new era of something. So I'm going to show you what this new era is. But first of all, a little bit of gematria. So modern warfare, because we are at war. But what is this modern warfare, right? Which is what I've been telling you. Is it a physical war? Is it a spiritual, psychological? It's a war on God, right? So modern warfare equals 846, very familiar number. This is Modern Warfare 2, so Modern Warfare 1 equals 666. The Fallen Angels equal 846 and 666. We are in a Modern Warfare, which is 726. And the Antichrist is 726. So a lot of people, well, I found a couple of others as I was setting up this show tonight. There's a video on YouTube. I'm going to show you about 10 seconds of it because this guy swears a lot. So here's the cover for his video. Pride, Modern Warfare 2, it's getting weird. And this world has been weird for a very long time, but now it is just so far out in the open. You cannot avoid it and escape it. It is in every corner, avenue, alleyway. It's everywhere, in the video games, in the children's books, in the Boston Pizza restaurants. So here it is. It's getting really weird. Actually, first of all, I'll show you a clip that I got from mine. So today is November 18th, and it is the 322nd day of the year. November 18th is the 322 day of the year. So day 322. So I'm pretty sure there were some rituals going on for today. Genesis 3:22, and the Lord God said, behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. So Skull and Bones 3:22. So this has been going on for a while. I've been trying to wake you guys up. You've probably seen this. I've been going on about this agenda for a while and what they're doing. I'm pushing on the children. It's not just a phase. If your son is playing with Barbie and makeup, right? Should know by now the Baphomet. Oh, sorry, where's my, oh yeah, posted it up earlier. The liberals. Okay, let's just get to this next video, just so you can get a quick feel of what everyone's shocked and getting and seeing.
Portugal, Italy, France, and so many other countries. Why is it that this year they decided to take that away and put so many pride flags? I mean, like, look at this. Look at all these pride flags in here. Like yesterday, I'm playing and I'm getting killed by a guy and I see he has the gay flag.
Okay, so the thing in this Call of Duty is for years, we were able to just pick which flag of your country. So you could pick the Canadian flag, the USA flag, the British flag, Australian. They have completely removed all countries' flags and replaced it with pride and progress. So they got the trans flag, they got the LGBT flag, and all of them say pride. And one of them, the one with the trans and the pedophilia logo in it, is called progress. So that's their agenda, is to progress away from regular man and woman to progress to this Baphomet image of the beast society. There's another video, another kid was saying the same thing.
22 different pride calling cards and only about 5 or 6 regular ones. That is complete BS if you ask me. Good morning, gentlemen and ladies. RSX Squishy here, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about how Activision wants to pander to the gay community when they actually don't really care about them. Do you guys like the video, by the way? Like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. I do commentaries, glitch videos, quick slow things.
So again, he's saying, so they're not aware of the agenda that we've been learning and witnessing and trying to share. So a lot of these kids that just want to play the game, and now they're seeing these flags being pushed in their face. They're seeing characters that they're chasing after, and their calling card is the rainbow flag, because that's the only thing you could choose in the game now, right? So it's a bit alarming, but it's no surprise to us here, the Crusaders of the Resistance, because like we have been just really pushing and trying to wake people up and getting banned, because this is a very touchy subject. I already lost a whole Facebook account in 2020 because of posting and trying to share this truth, right? But now it is being pushed, and people have no choice but to see it. Yes, Shannon, it is the Baphomet agenda, the image of the beast. So let's get back. Oh, was there another video I brought up here? Oh, yeah, Gender Bender Day at school. So they're doing Gender Bender Day swaps at school. This has long been happening for the past decade or more now. I'm not even sure if any of you parents know, if your children have told you that they've gone to school and switched genders. That's a thing that they do in North America here, and probably Europe now too. It's all over the YouTube. The gender is under attack. So yeah, look, junior, senior, homecoming week, junior and seniors, gender swap day. That was 6 months ago. So all the kids are showing up at school, and the guys are dressing up in girls' clothes and skirts and dresses, and the girls are drawing on fake beards and baseball caps and sweatpants. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah. Yoga, we're not going to get into yoga and all that new age. Well, maybe we might, because everything's connected. There's a reason why this agenda is being pushed, right? So Facebook, if you haven't already, make sure you add me, because as you know, I'm not really on YouTube doing the show every day or other day, so I take big breaks, but I'm constantly posting on the Facebook and the Instagram. Oh, Tartaria for sure. So we're going to get into the buildings too. Sorry, I thought I had this set up on here, but it always resets on me when I bring up the Facebook. So yeah. So I posted something about 9 hours ago, and I said that this really needs to get exposed because everything that have ever been involved in, whether it's motor racing, Formula One, playing PlayStation and video games, I've never in my life seen anything the way I've seen it now. I can't turn on the video game without seeing this pushed in my face now. I can't watch racing without seeing the Baphomet. So Satan really thinks that we're stupid and blind. So there's a women's racing series, and it's called the W Series, and it is an all-female single-seater racing championship. Because girls can do everything boys can, right? And that is absolutely wrong. So it's the first season. The first season of this all-female championship was in 2019, and it has been won every single year by a driver named Jamie Chadwick, who races for, wait for it, Jenner Racing, as in Mr. Miss Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, the Baphomet. So Jamie Chadwick is also clearly, without a doubt, an MTF, male to female. Because why in 2019, if they're pushing an LGBT and progressive trans agenda, why are they going to start a woman's only racing series in a Sodom and Gomorrah world where they are pushing the LGBT? And the answer is that they're not. It is a Baphomet racing series for all the androgynes they have created the last 2 decades in the image of the beast. Okay, so I'm going to show you that now. So here it is. So here's the W series. We're going to have a look at some of these female drivers, because if you don't already know, Bruce Jenner, I don't have to explain who Bruce and what Mr. Caitlyn Jenner is, right? So here's your 2022 driver lineup in the W series from all over the world. So let's just zoom into some of these, right? And you tell me if you think these are natural born females, right? So there's your champion, Jamie Chadwick. That's won every single season and races for Jenner Racing, because Jenner's going to get involved in a sport and single out a certain sex and say only women can race in this. No, you know what that person represents and what this really is. So let's go through some of them. Here's Abby Eaton from Britain. Let's look at that mandible. Got a Dutch one. Is that a Malaysian one? There we go. Come on. So these are the female drivers. Sorry, I can't see the comments. I got to get into it. But you have to know what's going on in the world right in front of our face, in front of our children's faces. Here's Sarah Moore from Britain. Remember, this is a female racing series. These are just boys with long hair, right? There's a Finnish one. We've got Japan's there. Wait, Alice Powell. Sorry. Okay, this one. Yeah, there's your female driver in the women's racing series. Alice Powell. They're not even trying to hide it. We already know that they have men dressed as women in women's sports and dominating those female sports, whether it's females wrestling and the men are entering and winning, whether it's females boxing and men are entering and crushing it, of course, or whether it's women swimming and you got that one dude that entered and is winning it. Yeah, so here's your, oh wow, here's a Dutch one. Bitsky Visser. This is, remember, this is a woman, these are supposed to be girls, right? There's another girl for you, just because it has long hair, from Brazil. I thought Brazilian women are supposed to, okay. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want this channel. Let me see some of the comments. Okay, lots of you are here. It's great to see you all. Yeah, J7, Samuel Adams. Okay, so Miss Kim Griffins is here. I'm just going to take my time and go over it, right? I see Shannon Lisha is here. Hi, Lisha. Caitlin says Satan is everywhere. Yeah, Nasser is Satan as well. Yeah, and it is the sign of the last days. So Baphomets are everywhere. Here you go. Here it shows you here the women's series right here on Wikipedia. There's your champion, your female champion. So once you learn to see for the signs, you can't be blinded by Satan's devices. So that's the women's racing series. So I've grown up watching the men's Formula One racing series, and these guys from the 60s, I've watched Safety Change. I've watched drivers compete and die, be killed in this, like a really manly sport. Let's see what the men racing drivers look like today. So these are some of the drivers on the current grid. And this is pretty much what they look like now and how they dress and carry on. Very fembotish. Not like your Gilles Villeneuves and your Nigel Mansells and your real men races of yesterday. So here's your, come on. What's happened to this world? Look at this. What are they wearing? These are modern day Formula One drivers. Look at this. This is a clown show, right? So I just showed you what the women's racing league looks like. Here's what the men are up to in the men's Formula One, the pinnacle of motorsport. It's a joke, right? And here's your 7 times world champion, Mr. Lewis Hamilton, the most famous one of all. Here he is showing off at the Los Angeles Hollywood Met Gala with his dress, and his basketball player friend in the NBA also in a dress. Because this is what they represent and who they serve. They've sold their souls to the devil and are pushing this Baphomet agenda. What is this? Men don't dress like this or act like this. Right? Okay, so much has been going on with this. We've actually been taking the fight to this agenda locally. So I don't know if anyone's remembered that teacher in Oakville with the prosthetic. Yeah, here we go. Crazy what's going on, what they're allowing. So here's that teacher. There's some new news on this teacher and what's been going on. So just a week ago, the school board told that giant prosthetic breasted Oakville trans teacher can dress how she likes. So this is now accepted in the schools. They've approved it. There was also some, yeah. Here we go. Oakville teacher, famous for huge prosthetic breasts, went skydiving with a porn star. Remember, this is what they're allowing in the schools to teach your children who are minors. So I went skydiving with a porn star, right? I found some stuff about it on Twitter because, yeah, we were there. It's pretty close to where I live, so I was right up there. So here's a thread on Twitter. It says last week a protest was held at a high school in Oakville, Ontario, which I described as transphobic. So let's take a closer look at what happened and at some of the people involved. So there's Mr. Michael Bader, there's myself, there's the image of the teacher that they allowed, and here's the school. So now this is what's being allowed. My name was brought up. These people, they pretty much, yeah, of course, I have a history of posting what? Anti-trans and homophobic material. It's not anti-trans or homophobic. What you do privately behind closed doors is what you do, but what you do in public and in front of children, other people's children, in a education facility or an indoctrination facility, should I say, that's a different story. So here we go. It's in the Bible. Pride goeth before destruction. And it's not Pride Month. Pride Month is June. We're in November. So what's with all the pride flags and all the drag shows? So we're going to get to a Bible verse that describes pretty much these times. Again, we have to refer back to the word of God. And Deuteronomy 22:5 says that the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, and neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. So it clearly says that the woman cannot wear what men wear for clothes, and a man certainly cannot wear women's garments and dresses and stockings and underwears. So why then do we have gender bender swap days at school and everywhere? Why then is Eventbrite got drag shows lined up every single day for the next months? So we got Capital Pride Holiday Drag Show Wednesday, December 7th here in Ottawa. There's one in Kitchener on November 26th. Sparkle Party, Drag Bingo. We got another one, Peterborough, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Drag Bingo. Napanee, Ontario. So this is all just Ontario. I just searched Ontario, all the drag events going on, and there are thousands. I'll show you. Not all the thousands. There's hundreds of pages of events, all coming up from tomorrow and the week after. Lip Sync Battle Drag Show, Hamilton, Ontario, December 8th. Drag Me to Broadway. What we're looking at here is a blitz. So if anyone watches NFL football and the defense is trying to get the quarterback, this is a blitz on humanity, on society, on everyone, on your children. Those that are asleep and too busy working and sitting in traffic aren't going to know, but this is what's going on. Victory Cafe presents Drag Me to Brunch, November 20th. That's like Sunday, Toronto, Ontario. Plenty of events coming up. Sarnia, Guelph, Toronto, Peterborough. That's page 1 of 141 of events coming up under the key search word drag. So I'm going to tell you right now, 2023 is going to be a complete different world that we have ever been used to or ever seen, just as it was in the days of Noah. So shall it be in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. Sodom and Gomorrah also. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I already been doing this for years. This is not new. This isn't something that just hit my radar recently. So I don't know if you've heard. So this is what all these drag shows are going to be leading to. Because as I've shown, there's thousands of shows. They're prime time. They're at bingos. They're at malls because I've seen them. We've went to them and got kicked out, right? They're at Boston Pizzas and it's prime time. So kids are there. This one's tomorrow at 11 a.m. in Toronto. Look, Chef's Hall and Dixon Entertainment presents Dixon's Drag Dolls tomorrow at 11 a.m. So this is prime time, right? Chef's Hall, Toronto. This is Saturday, 11 a.m. They're targeting the children. And then this is what it's going to lead up to. This is what it's leading up to.
And if you haven't heard the name Desmond Napolis, get ready for this trailblazing 11-year-old drag kid.
This is what they want. This is why they're targeting your kids.
So many.
I'm getting so mad right now.
Just a moment, but first, let's take a look at his amazing story.
I'm Desmond. I'm 11 years old.
11.
Pizza, trains, and drinking root beers that's caffeine free. I also do drag, and I love to put on makeup, dresses, and wigs, and of course, jewelry is necessary. My full drag name is Desmond's Amazing. Feel very happy to have a mom that accepts me.
It really touches me deeply that there are other children out there that he's reaching and they're listening to him, and he's
Look at those warlock and
to
witch
be
parents.
themselves.
I'm very proud of him. I'm proud
Look
that
at this.
he
That's not a
got
man.
it.
What is this
Yeah,
creep?
really.
My greatest joy in this is just seeing Desmond happy.
I love doing drag because it makes me feel amazing and self-expressive. It just feels amazing to know that people love what I do. My one big message would be 3 words: be yourself always.
Please welcome Desmond Napoles, aka Desmond is Amazing.
Sorry, I was clicking the friggin' buttons like so furious. It's disgusting. Again, they're targeting the children because this is what they want. I don't know how many times we have to go over this. It's in the video games. And instead of having every nation's country's flag like they've had since the last 20 years, now they only have Pride and Progress trans flags. Remember, children are playing these games. They're jumping on the Call of Duty, or every parent has a kid that's got an Xbox or PlayStation, and their kid's in there on the headset screaming and playing Warzone. And we all have these gamer tags. And now that represents you or your clan or something. And that's like your identity. The only identity you can pick now is a pride flag. They are now blitzing the whole world with this Pride Trans Baphomet agenda because we are going into great tribulation. And the Antichrist is here and it's about to show himself. The children, and look at the adults. This is ABC, like USA, Morning America, whatever, and they are pushing. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? I seen this. I shown the Celine Dion commercial with the Celine Nunu clothing line with the New World Order all over the babies, like right here. This is the new order they're after. They're after the children. And all your favorite celebrities are involved in this agenda. Why does Celine Dion have a gender-neutral clothing line named Celine Nunu? And why does the baby's clothes have New Order on it? And skulls. Look at this kid. Yeah, we're in the devil's playground. So yeah, Desmond. Let's get back. I'll show you a bit more.
How you doing?
Thanks for being here. I love that you love root beer, caffeine free. I can get on board with that.
My mom doesn't like me drinking caffeine.
This is why they have teachers
Hyper.
with the prosthetic breast in the school. This is why they have thousands of drag shows already booked. I can't even buy tickets to all of them and be at them all. This is a full-on blitz.
Gotten messages from young adults who look up to you for being who you are. What are some of the notes you've gotten?
Some of the notes I've gotten are like that you inspire me very much, and I wish I could have had the support that you have when I was a child.
And your parents, we saw your parents in the piece that we, and your parents are so supportive of you. They've also encouraged you. How are you? Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, full-on grooming. And that's what they were doing 4 years ago. So there's only 43 days left of 2022. And yeah, and it looks, and there's drag shows booked. There's going to be kids like Desmond, 11 years old, dancing in strip clubs with grown adults, pedophiles, throwing money at 11-year-old boys. This is dangerous. I can't even play the game without seeing this agenda. It's everywhere. The YouTube, the Facebook, the toys, the movies, the cartoons, the documentaries, the news, the schools, the teachers. Your kids are not safe. They haven't been safe. I barely was safe as a kid growing up in England and Canada, but not like today. There's no way. Without God, you cannot survive. This is modern warfare. This is modern warfare. Welcome to the new era of Call of Duty, right? Modern warfare. The children are the ones in this war that they're after, or the souls. It's so ridiculous. And the fact that people can't see it yet or catch on or get more upset over it, it's they're blitzing now. They know no one's stepping up to stop it. No one stepped up to cause a fuss when Desmond was dancing in the strip clubs at 11 years old. So of course they're going to push forward. And now they are blitzing everywhere on this earth, every town, from Hamilton to Guelph to Peterborough to Toronto, any little dive place, they're going to be there. Yeah, and that's it. So I don't know what else, what do you guys have to say? Like, I know we've all seen it. We've all seen the video of the Good Life gym with the one Baphomet in there trying to work out and hang out in the women's change room. Yeah, there's I don't know. I'm trying not to feel so down about this because it's exciting. It just means we're another step closer for the return of Yeshua, Jesus Christ. It's the end days, so it's going to get real bad, but it means that the best is yet to come. So we have to stay strong and push on through. We're going to see a lot of evil stuff that's going to be accepted because the world is now fully upside down. Right is now wrong and wrong is now right, but no secret will be left unturned, for all is there to be seen, like I've been trying to show you, but it's surrounded by lies, just like what the devil did with the Holy Bible. And people can't seem to get over the fact that it is the utmost truth and it has not been changed, no matter what people say. Oh, it was rewritten, or it has King James's name on it, or they took out this book and that book. Like, no, that's just an illusion. What Satan did was basically write and copy the word and change that, but he kept the original one because he had to, otherwise, or he's doing this all for nothing. If Satan changed the Bible and manipulated it, then all that he is doing is for nothing, because everyone will be saved. And I'm telling you right now, he is not in this for nothing. He wants the souls, and he will get many billions, right? That's why it's important to submit yourselves to God. And submit, and the devil will flee from you, right? James 4:7. So this is our modern warfare. It's the spiritual war. It's a holy war. It's a psychological war, and it's definitely a physical war. So, yeah, I've been on the Facebook a lot. I've been posting a lot regarding the New Age. So I guess I'm not going to talk about that tonight, because we're just going to stick to the whole Baphomet, the trans agenda. I've been avoiding talking about it because it's very touchy and a tense subject, and everyone's going to get upset over it. That's why we're doing this, God's Marine. Leave no man behind. Exactly. He's saying when he goes to heaven, he's taking some people with. That's what we're trying to do is wait. The devil will get billions, but he's not going to get everyone. And it's not up to us to be able to save and wake everyone up. People really do have to do it themselves. And yes, what we do does help, but we're not going to get the results that we think we're going to get. We're not going to wake up zillions, like millions and billions, gazillions, is barely thousands, right? But that's okay. That's mission well done, mission accomplished, right? We are going up against the master of deception, the father of lies, the devil himself. Yes, Katie. So yeah, the agenda is official. I'm telling you, it's full force on, and they are now blitzing. I don't know how we're gonna move about in a society where everything we see is gonna be pride and progress and rainbow flags and purple hair and trans this and non-binary that. It's get ready. I don't know how much more I can prepare. Thankfully, those that have listened are well ready. A lot of people are still very much asleep and paying attention to the distractions while the real warfare is happening. The people are involved in the wrong war, right? So again, that's why I'm just going to be making sure I'm the loudest and pretty aggressive with this, because no one else seems to be doing it, and I just can't be wasting my time with any political nonsense. Yeah, this is the hell for the children. They can't survive without Yeshua, Jesus Christ. And if the parents aren't teaching them Jesus Christ, then what chance do they really have? Yes, I know they're children, and it's like, you know, God says the children will be saved, but parents need to do a better job, and they're too busy, occupied with their own sinful existence, right? Exactly, Katie. So yeah, I definitely want to come back on. Definitely will have no choice anyway. It's freezing here in North America. The winter definitely is coming in strong and cold. The snow is here. So stay warm, everyone. Stay awake, stay alert, stay submitted to God, and living in truth of Jesus Christ, because he is the way, the truth, and the life. And Suresh is here. Yes, Suresh. Don't know, I'm pretty much finished. I don't want to be sitting here rambling on and feeling defeated, because it's not a defeat, but I'm telling you what the next play is, and we're witnessing a full-on blitz of the trans agenda. It's everywhere, because it's modern warfare. So yeah, it's been good to come on. Change the setup a little bit. Hopefully the mic and everything's clear and you can see me with all the lighting. But yeah, I'll be back. I'm here, I'm aware. And if anyone has anything to share, message me, let me know. But it's, yeah, I saw this event thing and I was like, holy moly. There's over 141 pages of events just in Ontario. Yeah. Every single day, all the way through January, November, December, tomorrow. So many tomorrow. There's like 10 going on tomorrow. One in Ottawa, one in Toronto, one in Hamilton. 11 a.m., 8 p.m., 6 p.m., 11:30 p.m. It's all day, every day, full-on blitz, men in drag, hanging out with little children, your children. Be aware. I don't know what more I got to say. I got to get off this. I'm going to finish this tea. Yeah, the truth always comes out. But thank you, everyone that's been here and watching along live. I'm going to end it. 40 minutes. me going on about this, agenda, and you're going to see it. Hopefully I've made more aware and helped you. If any of you have children and you're not too sure what they're involved in, just check everything. Because you can't imagine what that does to the mind of a child. Like if I was a kid, like I had PlayStation as a kid or Sega, and if I had to pick a flag and all I could pick was this rainbow or trans, pride, progressive flag, like my whole outlook on everything would be different. So we could and thankfully, thank God, we didn't have that. We had little bits of it, but not this full-on blitz. The kids have no chance against what is being thrown at them. They're playing their Call of Duty on the PlayStation and they're seeing the flag. They go to the mall with the mom at 11 a.m. in Toronto and they see the flag and the drag people. And they're like, oh, pride, progress. This was in Call of Duty. Oh, this was in the new Marvel Avengers movie, or, and that's it. How can they not want to be that and think, oh, this is normal. This is what I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be. Yes, the Christians are asleep. They're the worst. The lukewarms, they're all talking about judge. Oh, you can't be judging people. Jesus said not to judge. You're blaspheming. You're going to burn for judging. You must accept everything and everyone. No. I don't remember that anything saying, oh, you can't judge anyone. Yeah, you can't think bad thoughts on people and have envious thoughts. But like when it says judging, I put this on Facebook referring to someone earlier, because they were saying, oh, you're so judgmental, someone that speaks of Christ and is a Christian and preaches the Bible. I'm like, I'm not judging yogis or Reiki healers or witches. I'm just saying that is wrong. The same way as if you saw someone in the middle of your city's intersection downtown and they pull down their pants to take a number 2 in the middle of the intersection, everyone's going to judge them. I'd be like, hey, you got to go find a washroom or the police are going to be called on you, right? It's like, ma'am, like, go to the bathroom. That's the same thing when I see people doing namaste in the school or doing yoga with kids. I'm like, whoa, God's word told us we shouldn't be doing that. That's summoning evil spirits. That's the devil. You understand? But we are so far gone from what we should be doing, right? Righteously for God, that the whole world has done a full flip. So when you hear that term, that the upside down world, as above, so below, or whatever terminology, it's like, yeah, so now witchcraft and praying to crystals and angel cards is now good and pushed. But, that's just the way it is. And now everyone's like, oh, you can't judge on that. You're judging. No, I'm telling you how it is. You're not supposed to be taking a crap in the middle of the street. Stop with your namaste nonsense and your Om and your Yogi, India, Jesus. That's all a bunch of BS, right? So I'm going to end it there because we're getting into the yoga stuff now. But I'm definitely going to be back. There's so much to go over. Yep, the blitz is happening. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I enjoyed being here, not having to share what's happening and what we're going through. But yeah, this is it. Get ready, put on your 4 armors of God, because we're in modern warfare. So have a good night, everyone.